My name is Jamel Williams. I'm an independent gospel music artist. I'm also a singer. I'm also a songwriter. I'm a praise and worship leader.
I know he loves me. He shows me daily. Every morning, his mercies I see.
I've been singing ever since the age of 8 years old. My music is feel good, good quality. My music is God inspired. It is a pick me up when I'm feeling down. It is to get you to thinking positively. Just gives you good vibes. My musical influences, I'm old school. So my grandmother is one of my musical influences because that's the earliest that I've heard anybody sing. So she would, go around the house and she would sing hymns and she would whistle hymns. My mother, she's also a musical influence. She's been on 2 recordings for Greater Faith Choir. And just hearing her on record is a musical influence to me. And then also hip hop, R&B are some of my musical influences. Sam Cooke, the OJs, Boys to Men, Jodeci, Jagged Edge. Those are some of my musical influences. Tribe Called Quest. I have a lot. I'm really diverse, so I got a lot of musical influences. My writing process, I think of an idea for a song. I try to come up with a good hook, and then I write my verses out sometimes. And then other times I'll read a scripture and I'll get inspiration from that scripture. I was like, that could be a song. And so I'll write a verse, and then maybe then the hook will come to me. Or sometimes just a melody will come into your head, and then you just go with that melody, and then the words come. So there's many different methods to the madness, of me creating songs. My goal is to do this full time, nothing else, and just to inspire people, to put them in the right mind frame, and to get them in a good mood. To change their perspective if they're having a bad day. It's to inspire people, to motivate people, pick people up when they're down. So those are my inspiration, those are my goals for music. While there's not an album in the works yet, there is more music on the way. I'm also working on a song with me and my uncle. He made a song back in 1993, and he wants us to remake the song. So it's called Where Did Daddy Go? So that's a collaborative effort between me and him, and it's a good thing, get to work with family and get to know him better. And found out the songwriting comes in, it's in the blood. So what is my favorite song that I've recorded so far? So that's a hard question. I think my favorite song that I recorded is He Saved Me, which is also a single that'll be coming out soon. That song, it was the first song that I ever wrote, but it's the last song in this project that I did. But it just kind of tells the story of my life, of how God inspired me and how God, picked me up and showed me my purpose of what I'm supposed to be doing. Making music, for people and to keep them in the right mind frame. So I would have to say that He Saved Me is my favorite song. Tazone is professional. Tazone is similar to me, where we want the music good quality, we want it right, we work hard. Tazone is a perfectionist, has a good ear for music, He's honest. If something doesn't sound right, he will let you know. Because he let me know. And then he's trustworthy. You know, you can trust what he's doing. He's done it before. He has experience. So it's great working with him, and being under his tutelage and being under his mentorship is a privilege and an honor. A piece of advice that I would give someone that is starting out and they want to be a gospel artist and independent, or if they want to get signed to a label, you know, you can do that as well. But make sure that this is what you're supposed to be doing. Make sure this is what you want to do, because you don't want to get into this and then stop, or you get into it, and any resistance or any distractions that you get, you fall off. So make sure that's what you're supposed to be doing. Another thing that I would highly encourage you, and this is something that Tizone instilled in me, is to learn the business. So just learn the business, make sure this is what you're supposed to do, and don't stop. You know, just always keep going, be determined, and reach out to other people, you know. So that's my advice that I would give to someone that's starting. Performing is very important. You have your audience in mind, and they're there to hear you, and they're there to be inspired by you. There's preparation that's involved. Your preparation is very important. You know, you need to make sure that your vocals are where they need to be. So there's some preparation of vocal training that you need to do. There's preparation of prayer that you need to do before you go before people, you know, because I'm a gospel artist. And then there's also knowing your material and, you know, presenting your material in the best way possible. If you go work with a band, a live band, you want to make sure that you practice with that band. You want to make sure that you guys are locked and you know where you're going with the music, and they know where you're going. So practice is very important. How you can keep up with Jermell Williams and how you can stay in tune to what I'm doing. I'm on social media. I also have a website, J.R. Williams Ministries. You can keep up with me there. And I also have an email address. My email address is jrwilliamsministries@gmail.com.
And it feels good to be loved.